Only when you travel the world, I mean in the deepest crevices of world, Asia, Africa, South America, Central America, Eastern Europe, Russia, Russia, you name it. I've been everywhere, and I tell you, I'm not probably telling some of you nothing new when I tell you the Chinese, the Chinese, anything that you can imagine from A to Z, they will copy. It's like they go, it's not like, it is the fact that they go around the world, they look at the products that are made, and they copy it. They copy it at any and all costs. Now, I heard something that really sort of like bothered me in a way. You know, it was sad. It was sad news. And everybody knows that Chinese, copy, make shoddy, copies of everything. But especially watches, bags, luxury items, whatever. I heard from a credible source, mind you, that they go to Switzerland and they go to the finest, oldest watchmakers in Switzerland. They find out who the engineers and the master watchmakers are, and they investigate, how much they make, and they offer them much more money to come and help to make the fakes. And some of them accept, Hey, seekers, finders. You make enough offers to enough people, you'll find some who accepts. It's like I heard a long time ago, long time ago, that if a man, an average man, goes on the street and proposes to 100 women, about 3 of them will actually go home with him that day. It's just such a law of averages. So this is why you see a lot of these fake watches, a lot of these knockoffs in Hong Kong, in Bangkok, in wherever you go, Singapore, whatever, if you know where to go, where the fake stuff are made. They bring you the cheap copy. Then if you show interest in a higher grade copy, they bring you copies that even the most expert people have to look really deep to find out that it's a knockoff, because it was made with the help of the master watchmaker. They even fake serial numbers, and are they really doing the world any favor? A woman sees a bag that's normally $5,000 to $7,000, $420. It was her dream to always own that bag, and this makes her dream come true. But in a way, it's wrong, because you're killing the innovation that made that bag in the first place. And you want to hear the funniest thing? When those same Chinese people, they succeed and they sell a lot of these and they become, millionaires or whatever. They have enough money to buy whatever they want. Guess what? They go and buy the real thing. They don't want fake, no matter how good it is. And this is the way of the world. This is not in any way trying to put anyone down or whatever. I'm sure not telling you, some of you, something that you don't already know, and some of you are gonna, debate or whatever. But I know what the facts are. I am not making this up. I've seen it with my own eyes. Some people in this world innovate, and some people copy. They know they cannot innovate, and we know who they are, who cannot. So they copy, and they used to say in the case of Japanese, they make copies that are better than the original. Well, Japanese are very intelligent. They're very intelligent. They learn. There is an American man that actually taught the Japanese. I cannot remember his name, or at this moment, forgive me. But he actually, they say they named him the man that made Japan what it is. He taught them to have quality checks and be on the constant improvement path on the products that they make. And when you see something made in Japan, you trust it, because it's probably going to be good quality, because they don't cut corners. If you travel to Japan, you see that they don't cut corners. Some people have labeled it the Switzerland of Asia, whatever. Now Switzerland itself has become diminished in many ways, but this is the way of the world. cream rises to the top, and you decide. You decide, what you'll accept. You'll accept a cheap copy, or you'll accept quality. And that permeates your every aspect of your life, whether it's the friends and your sexual partners that you apply that rule to, or the watch on your wrist, or the car you drive, or the clothes you wear. You either want quality or you want a copy. And I tell you, once you've had a taste of quality, it's very hard to go back to cheap copies. You'd rather have nothing. I belong in that school of thought that says it's better to go without than to have cheap copies. All the best.